the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Cordero Patterson now to return. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And our first down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Rodgers from the gun. He'll try and run this. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal. 3-yard line.
Warren will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got our short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Brandon Condrington to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make...
His first throw is an interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Going again here, it's Rodgers. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. To the air again. Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Pushing for the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Dante Kent with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Rodgers going to throw on first. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the...
Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a 1st down.
I wonder how many times Kate, the kicker's gone to coach and said, Coach, I could pull this off. They finally gave him a shot, and turns out he was right. What a great play.
Throwing the out route complete. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing again, Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, Rodgers. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down.
The Steelers set to punt it. And we'll see if they kick or... And here we go. It's another fake. Has a man on target to Johnson. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the 1st down.
At the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing third and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bills offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Play action here with Rodgers. Rushed out of the pocket. Small gain down to the 23. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. So a field goal, I suppose not everyone's the biggest fan of halftime. Okay, we'll skip over the break and get right back to the field. Now Boswell on to send this away. Cotterington now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
Round 80!
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Fourth pickup to their own 31. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Give them about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Rodgers off the play action. That's taken in by Freiermuth. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Heads out on the bootleg. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Looking for an open man. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
LaVisca Chenault to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
It's his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Allen now on first down. Connects with Cook. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. It's a design boot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. At the 20. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Rodgers has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Bills 7. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Cotterington now to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And that last pick 6 might just be the nail in the coffin of their hopes in this one, Brock, as that lead now stretches to 2 possessions.
Well, we get to see now how these guys react to this kind of adversity. Do they shake it off and be aggressive? Because we know they've got to score and score quickly.
Second down, Allen throwing again. And they pick him off again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Working inside the red zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Chenault on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, while this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate, this drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's another Bills.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Moore. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air again, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And the defender comes away with it. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers have it once again after yet another interception.
1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.
December, but we've got football from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
All right.
Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud out of the gun here. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
All right.
And Stroud now to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
And the Texans first down.
All right.
1st and 10.
Play action. Here's Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 27.
Here goes Stroud again. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, 27 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
2nd and 9.
319.
To throw, it's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
So on 4th down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. Stroud. Short one's going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And the Texans, 1st down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Texans.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
On the quick, right?
Stroud to throw it. That's caught again by Schultz. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Here we go.
Stroud working out of the gun. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon from 6 yards away. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now Allen. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. This time they stay on the ground. Now he's loose at the 40. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 20. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Quick slant to Shakir. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And again, it's Allen setting up the screen for Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up.
Entering setting. Menu narration set to 100.
3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Well, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14.
12 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the
That one looks like he'll throw here. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
The Steel City is ready at Acrisure Stadium here in Pittsburgh. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbury getting this one started. Off we go from the Steel City. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early, they get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
All right.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Picked off by Patrick Queen. That's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At their 48-yard
The shotgun, it's A-Rob. That's made. That's Wolf. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. He finds Woods. That run is caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Keanu Benton there for the stop. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They picked up 17 through the air. 1st down for Houston.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. As we are ready to get back underway. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 3.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick up, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Here's Pierce for the return. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. Right back to the air. Oh, the
don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Steelers.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Here's Pierce for the return. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position.
Or
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And nothing there. He'll duck forward just to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And he's going to have the 1st down, able to reach the ball forward and dive past the yellow line.
And the Texans, 1st down.
on the quick, right?
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll get as much as he can, protecting the football as he dives to the ground. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And this not going to work at all. He'll dive, get what he can. He's going to lose yardage on this play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Stroud going to set up the throw. We're going to set up the screen, but it's broken up and it's incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's going to have the 1st down, able to reach the ball forward and dive past the yellow lines.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
To throw,
28-yard
Stroud.
line.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Moving to his right. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. He's got his man complete to Dell. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down for Houston.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Stroud to throw. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
a gain of 10 yards. And the
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Here we go.
And the Texans, 1st down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Now, Stroud. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. Here we go.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He's brought down at the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Stroud. On the move left. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th down and goal.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll work his way out right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. He'll take this forward for about 5.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains, but even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong, that's where the big plays come and complement offense. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Allen. So nothing doing there. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Now Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. 20! And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. That one goes for 24 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Allen going to run with it. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We're scoreless after 1. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Allen. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Allen now looks to throw. Quick slant to Shakir. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. That's to his running back, complete. They opt to go for it, and they get it. first and goal after a pickup of 5. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Ready?
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Allen off the play fake. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
No gain on the play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 4-yard line.
Now Rodgers. A short one there to Fryermuth. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Got his man, it's Warren. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Austin is there and brings in another one. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Calvin Austin, 27 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
To throw, it's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Loose inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Allen to throw once more. Touchdown! Khalil Shakir. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. So they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held him to an okay game.
Keanu Benton, the one who got in the barrier.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Allen going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Throwing now is Allen. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Completes Austin here over the middle. And he's brought down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Austin brings in the quick throw. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. And this is incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to. And that may turn out to be an ill-advised shot that far downfield. Now it's 4th down. And I don't think you'd call this field goal range. I think you've got to go for it, unless you have supreme confidence in your kicker. We'll see what they do.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. And complete. Right side to Cook. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Bills send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the 4th quarter. He's got a man wide open. But oh my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end.
Jamie Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Brandon Condrington to return it. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Big strike here to Moore. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Allen on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Allen setting up play action. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Stroud. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. He's got it, complete to Collins. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down in a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard
Stroud off of play action. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Again, Stroud. And there's a man contest.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over him.
Here's a screen for Cook. Up the sideline, past the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Allen now on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 13 yards.
Again, Allen to the air. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Jump off, caught by his back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Took some effort, took some rallying to the ball late, but they got him down before he could move the chains. I expect there a little sense of relief on that defensive sidelines that play didn't hurt them even more.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. They'll go. Allen. He's got it to his running back. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they'll take over facing a 6-0 deficit.
All right.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Put some heat on this deep ball. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop. one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Bills 13, Texans nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Barrios now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Texans going on offense now just before halftime. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. He's trying to go deep again. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So second down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
All right.
Third and long for him here. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware. But he's a viable option as well.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Plain zone coverage in the NFL. We focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
LaVisca Chenault to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field to play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the second half.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Damian Pierce now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. First down throw by Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down Texans. New set of downs from 37.
All right.
First and 10.
Stroud to throw on first down. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Oh, ready?
Next round again. And he drives this forward to the 6. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Oh, ready? 118. That's it.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. And we're going to stay at a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on 4th and goal as they turn it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. It's Allen out of the pistol. Put it in by his back. Cook. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Definitely got to watch for a safety here, partner. 2nd and long from their 1. From his own end zone, Allen. Has it downfield, working the left. He's at midfield. 30 into the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, they're over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay, and made a pay in a big-time way.
Texans 3. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Oh, ready?
First down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ow, that's right.
To the air, Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's a fake from deep on their own half. Well, he's taking a shot, going for it all. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Trying to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Allen on 3rd and short. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers. Right in a tournament, they don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
So 1st down from the 41.
Texans, 1st down.
Here we go.
Again, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Play action now with Allen. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
He rolls to his right. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Now the shotgun give to Cook. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Bills about set to celebrate this win. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. 4th down. Here's Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Out now come the Texans on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Makes the catch. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And it goes out of bounds, so that's going to snuff out the spark they were trying to build on here in the fourth. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Automatic first down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to attain through that hit. And it's going to be second down. We'll kick the running back in motion. Moore going to motion over right. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3. At the 10-yard
Now Allen off the play action. He brings it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Bill.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Dante Kent with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And that's good for a gain of 5. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Off play action, here's Rogers. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Gets this one to Freiermuth. He's going to bring this down to their 35. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They just keep working it forward early. We've got first and 10 now from the 35. Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Back across the field. Yep, it's intercepted. The 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offense.
And no, they faked it. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick 6 should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
It's second down and 10.
Warren quick on the draw. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And motion the tight end over. They're going for it. It's Rogers. They connect for the first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Rogers from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's another Steelers first down. It's a gain of 20.
That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. Our score, 6-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. First down, here's Rogers. Completed over the middle. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
Working inside the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted! All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down from the 42.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, Warren. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
3rd down, they need 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Jump off, caught by his back. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's 2nd and
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
Stroud off of play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. Stroud off the play fake. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Tony.
Again, Stroud. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Over the middle, caught by Dell. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the left hash, about 31. The tight end gets it on the fake. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun now for Stroud. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and their arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Hits him on the in route. Ooh, got him close to the line of the game. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers put 6 on their side of the board. Now Rogers going to get the Steelers set to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught in the end zone, so they got aggressive, and boy, did it work. They now lead 8-6. Now Boswell on to send this away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. Manages the 35 before they can stop him. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud from the pistol. Collins got it left side. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw by Stroud. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Couldn't connect to a tank down. So it'll be second down.
Peyton Wilson on the coverage.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go, let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
A 47-yard attempt.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And instead of taking a one-point lead, they trail by 2.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action here with Rodgers. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers push this to an 8-point game. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Pierce now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect to a tank down. And now it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Well, right side, hauled in by Collins. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through the second half. There have not...
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On second down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Austin put in motion right. Warren once more. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for us, Steelers. First down.
They'll go again with Warren. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Offense to the line, second down. They're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is first and goal. Setting up to pass. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams with field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away.
And they're still like Brock. He brings in the touchdown, and now they've got a shot to force overtime. All right, they got the touchdown, but that was only half of it. Now they need this 2-point conversion, or this one's over. Back to throw. Catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4th.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Kent on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans make the interception on the final play of regulation. They've got some serious momentum now as we head to overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop, too.
Fairbairn to kick off for
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Kent on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And they're going to be looking for a little redemption after their interception last drive led to a tie ball game, 14-all. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jimmy Ward has it. Oh, the ball is loose again. And they recover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a first down. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. And they pick him off again! And he's going to score. Pick six, touchdown, Houston. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And in overtime, it was their defense who actually came up with the heroics. Not by making a stop, but by being the ones to score that game-ending touchdown. What an unexpected and exciting way to conclude this incredible ball game.